Today, a new day starts again. Like the sun rises and sets, and like the clock cycling around, and your skin. It is also repeated daily as the time goes by. But in daily life, there are all kinds of factors hidden will interrupt the proceed of your time. Then, when it goes on, one day the conventional cycle will come to the end. Your skin, can it welcome tomorrow? The key to be beyond the boundaries of time is ODC. This is an appointment with beauty in future. A new method of skincare to satisfy both your skin and your soul. Your body will be full of happiness from the moment of applying the product on your skin. Skin will be brighter and more beautiful as the time goes on. Start the cycle of happiness. ODC. As a series of skincare to keep skin charming. In the past, present, and future, all of you are connected to exist for keeping charming and beautiful forever. The basic concept of ODC is additive-free formula. Be secure to use, properly serve the active ingredients to the necessary parts. Play an effect based on original beauty theory. Trilogy. At the same time, it owns the comfortable feeling of use that makes the users hope to use it for a long time. Through abiding by these basic principles, help your skin free from the timeline. For your skin, this can be done. Skincare beyond time boundaries. This is ODC. Your real beauty legend starts now. There are 12 women gathered together in a room from 20s to 60s. What are the commonalities of these women with such big age span?
私はもともとひどいアトピーがあったりするので、結構ものすごく肌が荒れてしまうので、非常にお化粧品選びはとても慎重にしてるんですけれども、今本当にお肌の調子がいいので安心して過ごせることが本当にすごく嬉しいです。
私の場合はもう本当に敏感肌なので、何を使っても赤くなったりボロボロになったりするのが悩みだったんですけど、やっぱりラビーサさんはならなかったっていうところがもう嬉しい始まりでした。
No adverse effects on skin. What is the reason? The reasons of gentle for skin on ODC series are additive-free formula. In traditional cosmetics, in addition to contain the active cosmetic components, and also contain a variety of additives. Most of these are for more prominent color and fragrance, or to add for stabilizing the quality. But this may hinder the original effect of cosmetics, or decrease the burden of skin. But ODC is in compliance with the pharmaceutical production quality management practices and cosmetics production quality management practices, manufactured by the plant, focused on safety and quality, carries on cosmetics manufacturing, which consumers can be secure to use.
添加物っていうとやっぱり悪いすごくイメージがあるので、それが無添加っていうことですごい安全でいいなと思って使わせてもらってます。で子供がいるんですけど、長男10歳になるんですけど、ちょっとやっぱりアトピーみたいな肌荒れしてるんですけど、ローションとかもすごく安心なのでどんどん使わせてます。
無添加って聞いて1歳になる息子も一緒になって使ってるんですけど、やっぱり肌もすごく綺麗になってきましたし、周りの保育園行ってるんですけど、お母さんたちにもすごく褒められるんで、すごく嬉しくて毎日使ってます
工場にそんな基準があるなんて全然知らなかったんですけど、その工場で作られてるラビーサは本当にすごいなと思いました。
さて、次の証言に参りましょう。
どちらかというとジェルっぽいというか軽いで、お肌の中にぐんぐん入っていく、もうここがもう一番ちょっと気に入ったんですけど、とにかく化粧水なんかもどんどん砂漠のように砂漠に水がどんどん吸い込まれていくかのように入っていっちゃうので、もうこの感覚がすごいなっていうのがあります。
そうですね、冒頭に言ったみたいにすごく乾燥してて当たり前ってどこかで思っていたんですけれども、普通化粧水とかをつけると水っぽさとかを実感できると思うんですが、逆にどんどん入ってくるので自分の乾燥具合に驚いたというか、どんどん入ってもまだベタつかないとか、どんどん吸収することに対して驚いたっていうようなのが正直な感想ですね。
Constantly absorbed by the skin. This is a very important keyword. Do you know what the most important ingredients in cosmetics are?
最も重要な成分は何だとお思いですか？
Collagen, hyaluronic acid, and also, in fact, it is aqua.
水なんです。
For basic cosmetics, the important is aqua, which is the basis of cosmetics. ODC series thoroughly pay attention to aqua, which is the basis of cosmetics. And this kind of aqua is rich in minerals and patent hydrogen-stabilized water. Hydrogen-stabilized water refers to the use of special production method. Stable hydrogen-containing water. Hydrogen that will dissipate immediately under normal conditions can be used. Keep an aqua for a long time by using this hydrogen-stabilized water. Can enhance the comfortable feeling of use and the permeability of the active ingredient. Thus, successfully developed unprecedented high-quality cosmetics. Skin and hydrogen. What is their relationship? Everybody may have this thought. In fact, they are quite related. In fact, hydrogen has a very strong antioxidant power. Let's compare and understand its strength. Incredible! compared with a high antioxidant power of ingredients, which is salmon, shellfish, and etc., contained the astaxanthin. Hydrogen is actually 597 times the latter. Hydrogen is the smallest molecule in the universe and is the most trusted antioxidant. In order to confirm its strength, please see the experiment with hydrogen-stabilized water. The results are obvious. Cosmetics contains this hydrogen-stabilized water. Conserve the effect in proper form with high permeability to necessary parts.
成分やお肌を酸化させずに適切な形で届けることができるのです。
老化の原因をすごい突き詰めていったら、活性酸素が原因だったんだっていうのが分かった時に、日々のケアで水素を入れてそれを除去できるなんて本当すごいなと思って、だからクレンジング塗るだけでもお肌が上がったりとかするのかなと思って、もういつもすごく感動してます。
実際活性酸素っていう言葉があったとしても、自分の体錆びてるとかそういったのって見えないじゃないですか、でも使っていくと細胞が引き上がっていくのが分かるから、還元水素水のすごさってこういうことなんだなって思ってます。
水の重要性
I believe we all understand. Well, now ready to start to explain. ODC's effect, which is called skincare beyond time boundaries. The key word is trilogy. Trilogy means a series of 3 plays in French, in movies or novels, sometimes using 3 separate stories to describe the ambitious theme. Magnificent story about skin of the past, the present, and the future is also hidden in ODC. When you experience these stories as leading character, your suppressed skin will be freed from the timeline, metamorphosed into freeze-aging skin. ODC is a cosmetic that focuses on the skin cells of the past, the present, and the future. In order to make everyone understand this effect, first, we explain the structure of the skin. The cells that make up the skin have 3 stages. The first is the past cells that complete the growth and guarding the skin. Keratinocytes. This keratinocyte exists in outermost part of the skin, with the function of protecting skin from ultraviolet rays and other external stimuli. Also has the barrier function of protecting the skin moisture. The second is the current cells that cultivate the skin. Epidermal cells, fibroblasts. Epidermal cells carry the turnover process. Fibroblasts can produce substances needed by skin, such as collagen, has impact on tension and elastic of skin. The third is the future cell that produces this cell, epidermal stem cells. This is the only cell in the skin that can produce their own cells, with function of giving birth to new cells, which are the source of skin regeneration. It is also called metrocyte. Also, the skin is divided into basal layer, stratum spinosum, stratum granulosum, stratum corneum. Cells generated in the basal layer their shape and nature will be changed and finally reach the skin surface. Then, the cells that have completed the mission will peel off. This series of processes is called turnover. The epidermis repeated this cycle, and fibroblasts produce collagen, elastin, and so on in the dermis, thus promote the repeated regeneration of the skin. Make this regeneration cycle completed and orderly is the key point for real moist and shiny, radiant, full of tension and beautiful skin. But if this cycle of regeneration is disturbing, it will be an important cause of these skin problems. Regeneration will take a long time. The reason is increasing age, pressure UV, reactive oxygen, and other strong external stimuli of various cells. Get new stimulation before repeated regeneration that weakened their own power. Get new stimulation again before restoring to the original state. Make skin problems to be more serious.
あんなに錆びるところ体内も錆びてイコール老化たるみ
自分の中で体内の中であんなことが起こってるの怖い。
Take the past, the present, and the future as the key words. To solve these women's troubles is Trilogy, the beauty method of ODC. Cooperate with the characteristics of each cell parts and timeline care ingredients. Take practically effect on the skin. Make skin regeneration cycle get back to normal. No matter what age, regardless of the environment, can always be kept moisture and radiant. Beautiful skin full of tension. Next, we immediately open the first page of the story. Let us first spy on the past timeline. The oldest cells in skin construction is the skin surface keratinocytes. This keratin site is responsible for the barrier function of the skin. If something goes wrong here, like this, cannot keep the shape as a barrier. It is easy to have dry, rough skin, spots, and other issues. Therefore, R&D personnel of ODC decided to adopt the pure natural ingredient spread from ancient times to solve this problem. Hint is bread and salmon. Since ancient times, people have been doing beauty, anti-aging related inspection. Among them, which has a close relationship with human life since BC, is yeast. Yeast is single-celled creature A, as long as the conditions are met. A, that permanently divides its body and sustains its growth. So it is called undead creature. The most suitable anti-aging element. The power of this yeast through modern biotechnology applied to cosmetic ingredients is hydrolyzed yeast extract. The ODC yeast extract is based on the baker's yeast commonly used in daily life. Not only safe to use, but also rich in a variety of active ingredients. The cosmetic effect of yeast extract is also follows. Tyrosinase that inhibits plaque induction, promote whitening, and is expected to achieve cell activation. Activation means function improvement. This means that the yeast has the power to restore the original function of the cell. In addition to yeast, there is another beauty ingredient supplied pure natural ingredients. That is, what salmon owns the moisturizing ingredients, proteoglycans. Already introduced before, salmon contains antioxidants, astaxanthin. In fact, besides that, proteoglycans contained in the nasal cartilage has been proved to have excellent cosmetic effects. In the results of a clinical trial using proteoglycan extracted from Japanese salmon, the pigmentation was reduced. The roughness of the skin was improved. Yeast extract and proteoglycans are the natural beauty ingredients that inherited the ancient wisdom. Gently take effect on the skin of modern women. The next story is about the current timeline. Epidermal cells, fibroblasts. This is an important part which connects the past with the future. The epidermis turnover in a period of about 28 days, and the dermis and basement membrane also regenerate in a certain period. This part plays a variety of effects. This means that the care for this part need to understand the various points of the respective functions and nature and take individual activation. Skin problems that occur in this section are: in order to solve these skin problems, what is needed is modern medicine developed from the targeted care. And to achieve this is the functional peptide. What is functional peptide? The peptide is originally a combination of amino acids. Protein contained in food, etc., is made from more than 100 amino acids. 2 to 10 such amino acids are related to each other and play a variety of roles in the form called peptide. Functional peptide is through the recent chemical synthesis technology. The development of a substance that locks in the specific efficacy of a peptide. The use of this functional peptide is expected to target a specific part, bringing obvious effect. There are also amino acids that make up the peptide, originally included in human body, therefore have high permeability to skin and can be safely used. Developed to improve the barrier function of the epidermis, epidermal peptide, which is the tripeptide 3, can inhibit the skin energy decline caused by aging. Add the switch for increasing cells to have an effect on improving the epidermal barrier function. Enhance the moisturizing effect by improving the barrier function. Effectively inhibits rough skin. Under the epidermis to control the skin tension, elastic, a dermal repair effect of the peptide. Hexapeptide 3. It's strengthening as part of the composition of the epidermal fibroblasts, and collagen adhesion play an effective repair effect. Under the action of this peptide, fibroblasts are activated. There are empirical results show that only take 3 days to complete repair. The basement membrane that connects the epidermis and dermis is an important part for supporting the skin, and the overall effect of improving this part of the function is a peptide called palmitoyl dipeptide 5. Although the name of it is a bit daunting, the effect is obvious. In short, the basement membrane is an important part of the protection of the beautiful skin. By activating the protein that makes up the basement membrane, is expected to strengthen the combination of imbalanced cells, gives skin tension and reduces wrinkles. There are also clinical experimental results show that after using, skin tension achieved 32% improvement. Modern medicine using functional peptides, effective for modern women's skin. Help the turnover cycle. Next, the final story is the future timeline. Until now, it has always been for care or repair of injured cells. Next is the most important part for the recycling cycle. That is, epidermal stem cells that produce new cells. This cell is further divided into 2 cells. The fundamental of all cells, metrocyte, and constantly proliferating daughter cells split out from the metrocyte, with another name, TA stem cells. These cells repeatedly produce and proliferate, create skin's turnover cycle. This part can be called the starting point of the cycle. It gradually reduces and aging because of various reasons. As a result, the number of cells is reduced and the quality is also reduced. In order to prevent aging, keep the skin young, it is necessary to protect the activation of stem cells. When talking about epidermal stem, this ingredient has to be mentioned. Hint is this apple. This is a special apple originating in Switzerland. Speaking of the special part, this is an amazing apple that will not rot even stored for 4 months. There are only a few of this apple trees in the world. Extract from this precious apple, just to strengthen the function of epidermal stem cells, delay skin aging. At the time where the protection of the skin from UV damage can be described as the most suitable epidermal stem cell care ingredients. In aging stem cells, add apple stem cell extract on one side, add nothing and without any care on the other side. About a month later, the stem cells dead with nothing, and a stem cell with apple extract wonderfully realize skin regeneration. There is also a stem cell, commitment to cell proliferation, epidermal TA stem cells. An important factor in care is the Matricaria flower. Extract from Matricaria flower, that is chamomile flower. It has drawn much attention as a substance that plays an excellent role in TA cells. Matricaria flower extract has the function of activating TA stem cells that causes a decrease in proliferative function for a variety of reasons. Extend the life of the cell. These elements focus on the future medical technology, regenerative medicine, used in the field of beauty, is epoch-making techniques that act on the cell root. In summary, apply the most cutting-edge beauty technology at all cost to get the result. That is the ODC series. ODC focuses more than just ingredients. Every use, not only the skin, even the heart has to be purified. Today is better than yesterday. Tomorrow is even better than today. The sense of using makes you believe. The more you use, the more beautiful you will become. Bring happiness to all who are related. This is the basic idea of ODC.
deお肌の中にぐんぐん入っていく。
やっぱり使って楽しいとか使って嬉しいとか毎日使いたくなる。
手の上に落ちてきました。これがふわっとするんです。もっちりに変わるっていうのがすごく一番好きなところなんですね。
こう押さえるだけでなんかすごく幸せ感があるんですよね。
すごくもっちりすごい気に入ってます。
もう細胞が動いたっていう風な
クレンジング塗るだけでも肌がこう上がったりとかするのかなと思ってもういつもすごく感動してます。
お肌が全体的にこう明るくなってきたのをすごく感じているのでもうやめられないなと思ってます。
Secure, serving, sense of reality, sustained. Everything is designed to protect the skin from the beauty of the cycle. ODC Biotech Technology Company Limited presented for you Beyond the Boundaries of the Skincare series. ODC